And who is your current celebrity crush?
Oh my God, I don't want to talk about it because I know it's going to happen. And when it does happen, I'll tell you guys all about it. I'm talking about the South African one because we know, honey, we manifest and we make things happen. But overseas, I like a guy by the name of Lenny Kravitz. I know, guys, he's sugar daddy-ish, but he's my favorite. I like his ambience. I like everything about him. Welcome to an all-new episode of Looks and Wisdom Sundays with me, Oluchi B.
Hi, Oluchi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm amazing. So 74 questions with Oluchi. How are you feeling about it?
I am actually very excited, right on time, because I was about to make T5.
Oh, let's get into it then. So Cape Town has been recently voted as the best city in the world. And I know you grew up in Cape Town. What is that one main difference between Cape Town and Johannesburg since you now stay in Joburg?
Okay, so they call Johannesburg Hasselburg, so you don't get any rest here. Cape Town is the resting city, so I come here to make money and I go back home to relax. And for me, that's literally the main difference. Soon as I land in Cape Town, I can feel the relaxation coming over me. As soon as I land in Joburg, I know I'm about to work, darling. So that's the main difference for me.
All right. So the past year has been really challenging. Has there been one thing that you learned during this time?
Yes, definitely. Stick to your guns, regardless of what's happening. Like, literally stick to your intuition, whatever it is, whatever it looks like. You might look like you're failing, but you're not. Stick to your guns through thick and thin.
Okay, I understand you didn't finish the last season of Looks and Wisdom.
Yes.
Can you tell us what happened?
Because I was going through a hard time and I had to stick to my guns about what I believed about myself. It was a corporate drama. I can't get into it because I signed an NDA, but I was being pressed, honey, by the corporate giants and machines. And I had to go back, reevaluate, go back to that anchor for myself. Why did I do this in the first place? Why was I doing it? And why do I want to continue doing it? And for me, that meant separating from the corporate giants, and which is why we're here today. That's why I was heavily stressed. September, October, November, got to heal in December, which is why we're back here in January, pushing the propaganda again.
Okay, we love to see it. How did you realize that you actually had a passion for education?
Oh my God, since I was a baby, ever since I was a child, I've always wanted to be a writer. No, not a writer. I've always wanted to be a teacher, and loved Oprah to bits. And she's always wanted to be a teacher. And I realized earlier on, I wasn't going to be like a classroom teacher. So, which is why we're here with Looks and Wisdom. But I've always wanted to be a teacher. That for me was accentuated by people like Oprah Winfrey. And I was like, I can do that, which is why we're here today.
Okay, since we're on that topic, what is that one wildest dream of yours?
Oh my God! My wildest dream is to win a Pulitzer Award for literature for one of the works that I'm going to do in the future. That is my dream. I want to be the Toni Morrison of South Africa for sure. That's my biggest dream in life.
Okay. I can see your tea. And I just want to ask, I see some apples. What is your favorite fruit?
Oh, it's definitely an apple. Apple, papaya, one of the two.
Okay.
I love green apples. I've loved them since I was a child. And actually, I used to buy them for my dad whenever it was his birthday. So it was our thing. Because when I was growing up, he used to bring me, what do we call that coated apple? The coated apple with the red candy on top.
I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Yes, with the stick.
Yes.
He used to buy me those all the time because he used to work at a garage. And I think they were there in abundance, and he used to bring me that. So when I grew up and I was of age, I used to literally buy him green apples and give it to him every time for his birthday.
That's amazing. Who are you currently listening to?
Oh my God. Locally, I'm listening to a lot of the new rap artists. I did say on my last questionnaire, I was listening to Usmamani. I've gotten to Tony Diamond, Santi.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. I've gotten into Tony Diamond. No, it's not Tony Diamond. It's Tony Diamani. I just call him Diamond for some reason because it's easy. So Tony Diamond I'm listening to. I like the new guys, Scott Mapuma. I love DOS. So I'm literally immersing myself in the new culture of what's going on in our country. And overseas, really, I don't have any new people I'm listening to overseas, to be quite honest. I'm focused on South Africa and Africa, Aristar, Dems, Rema, and all of those people.
Tyler as well?
Tyler, of course, we were there, honey, last week. Make me smile.
What is the last movie you watched?
The last movie I watched was Mufasa. We went to go see Mufasa at Monte Casino. Great movie. I left there so inspired. And I was like, hello, always wanted a brother.
Okay.
I've always wanted a brother. I have a half brother, but I don't have like a full one.
And since we're talking about film and TV, what is the last series you watched?
Oh, I watched How to Get Away with Murder. I know I'm late, guys. I'm not like a TV person like that. I don't like fictional stuff in my books or in TV. But I watched How to Get Away with Murder with Viola Davis. My favorite actor from that show, apart from Viola, was this guy named Frank. I love Frank, okay? He's my boo. And I learned a lot about life. Really, what the most important thing I took away from that series was push through the propaganda, push through the hateration, push through the DA, the government, everybody trying to press you down. Push through all those people because ultimately you're going to get what you want. Nothing comes without sacrifice or pain. You might as well just push in the direction that you want for yourself.
Amazing. I see some books at the back. Do you want? Do you want to show us some?
Of course, I'm going to blow my own horn first.
Okay. Then tell us about your book. I know that you are an author.
Yes, I'm an author. I am a writer. I call myself a creative. I call myself an artist. I'm an inventor. So this is my book. I wrote it in 2020 during the COVID. It's a self-mastery book. It literally has, exercises that you can do. It's for overcoming shadows, your shadow self, overcoming your traumas, overcoming your past. It is what you do when you are trying to evolve from one version of yourself to the next, because it's got all the guidance you need, all the principle. The backdrop is obviously my story.
Amazing.
You can get it at takealot.com.
Because I was about to ask, where can people get it?
Amazon.com.
Okay, amazing. And what are you currently reading at the moment, besides your book, of course?
Yes, so there's a lot going on here because you guys know I like reading, and I want to say that I read mainly fiction, non-fiction books. I want to say non-fiction because I'm invested in the real life of people. But the current book that I'm reading right now, which is a great recommendation by my friend, apparently they read it in high school, is The Life of Pi. I am so excited about this book, and we'll probably be reviewing it in my channel when I get a chance.
That is amazing.
Yes.
What I want to know now is, what is the most impactful feedback that you've received about your book?
Oh my God. You know what? Every time people read my book, they give me feedback, and it's the feedback that I want. I read your book, I was having this problem, and this is how I overcame it. And one of my favorite feedback that I've received was from this girl who has been in a toxic relationship for a very long time. And she didn't know how to get out of it. And she read my book, and obviously I do talk about my experiences with romantic partners, which was foreshadowed by my relationship with my dad, with the toxicity. And she said reading that allowed herself to see herself as her mother as well, and as a person who's carrying this trauma and this burden into the relationship. Hence they are with someone who's toxic because they're meeting each other at the same vibrational level. And when she got that and then she started healing herself, she said it was easy to leave that relationship because they were no longer vibrating on the same level, sort of.
Amazing.
Yes.
Now, I know that your book is also about self-mastery, and you're also into coaching. Do you mind telling us a little bit about your coaching?
I do. So I did my coaching certificate at GIBS, which is the Gordon Institute of Business Science. It is underwritten by the University of Pretoria. I did my business coaching certificate there, and then I started as a business coach. But then I realized I like business. I like the capitalistic world. It's very wonderful. I mean, we all want to go to Ibiza, dance there in our bikinis. But what's important and what's very important for people to know is that it starts internally, which is why I then decided to focus on coaching for self-mastery and help you peel back the layers so you can have a better understanding of yourself, I enjoy that so much. You can DM me, email me if you're trying to get coaching in terms of like personal coaching.
Okay, amazing. Now I see that you are into the fashion.
You better not show my shoes, honey.
So
because
I
you
wanna know, who is your fashion icon?
I have a lot. Locally, I always say that Bonang Mateva is one of my favorite people. I love the queen. She's always been pushing her own props since day one. And she's always been consistent about her fashion. We know it's Bonang. She's our celebrity, the only celebrity we have in South Africa, darling. So Bonang number one. Most importantly for me though, I love Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham is who I embody in the way I dress. I love Marilyn Monroe, so I try to merge my African ancestry roots with Victoria Beckham and Marilyn Monroe.
So who's your favorite actress?
In South Africa, I love Brenda Ngcoli since Home Affairs. She's always been my favorite. Who's this other woman? She's also Xhosa, but her name is escaping me. Actually, she was Brenda Ngcoli's mom in the same series called Home Affairs. So those were my favorite. I've always loved Brenda. I feel like she could embody any role that she's given. Also, just a special mention to Warren Masemola. He's great. I've seen him in theater multiple times.
Amazing. And who is your current celebrity crush?
Oh my God, I don't want to talk about it because I know it's going to happen. And when it does happen, I'll tell you guys all about it. I'm talking about the South African one because we know, honey, we manifest and we make things happen. But overseas, I like a guy by the name of Lenny Kravitz. I know, guys, he's sugar daddy-ish, but he's my favorite. I like his ambience. I like everything about him.
Okay, that is so amazing. My next question for you is, what is your favorite album of all time?
Oh my God, that is so difficult. Vision of Love by Mariah Carey is one of my favorite albums internationally. And every time I'm going through a place where I need to save and rescue myself, that's the album I'll go to. Vision of Love is really the song of my life and I use it all the time. Locally, oh my God, Thandi Samazwai. The first album that she dropped, that is one of my favorite albums of all time. The name is escaping me right now.
Amazing. What is the last song you listened to literally today?
The last song, fuck checking in the bank, how am I?
Now I'm gonna change the mood a little bit. When was the last time you cried? Don't explain, just tell me when.
On Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is
it's
your
Friday today for context.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your hidden talent?
Oh, my hidden talent is that I'm a great musical composer. I don't think a lot of people know that. I can create melodies and sounds for free. Like, I do it for fun.
Okay, I'm gonna challenge you because I've heard that you also very funny.
Okay, yes.
So do you wanna give us a little joke?
Oh my God, what joke must I give to the masses? Oh my God.
Can say no if you want to.
I don't have no jokes right now. I swear to God, I can't think. I'm under pressure. I can't operate on pressure. I definitely do not do well under pressure.
Okay. You told me that you're into concerts as well. What has been your favorite concert to date?
It's Brizzy. Utata uBrizzy. Ebelapha ngo-December and we have not recovered. And Funokoga, guys, every time I see clips of that concert, I still get excitement. Like, literally, I'm there in this moment. And it just gave me so much excitement for life, because Breeze has been through the most, and to just see him at the top, it's always been his dream to do stadium status tour, and South Africa allowed that dream for him to happen, and I was there and I was like, oh my God, it's Breeze.
Okay, now there was backlash before the show.
Oh my God.
What is your take on that?
To each their own. I don't believe anybody's perfect. The Bible, what does the Bible say again? He without sin cast the first stone first. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. I try not to judge people, especially people who are far removed from me. I don't know Breezy, I just know the artist. So his personal situation has nothing to do with me.
Okay, what piece of advice do you have for a young girl in Khayelitsha trying to make it out?
The same one Nike gives to us every day. Just do it. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, whether you're trying to get out of the shack, whether you're trying to get a job at the V&A waterfront, whether you're trying to be a cashier, whether you're trying to go to varsity to get a degree, to get into the corporate space, whether you want to open your own gotta joint, whatever it is that you're trying to do, just do it. Buy the train ticket, bus ticket, anything. My situation was easy. I made the decision. I got the forms. I didn't know no one in Joburg. I completed the forms, and I remember when I got into that bus, I was crying all the way through, and it's like 18 to 20 hours of crying. But I did it, and I'm here, and I'm happy I did it.
Amazing. Top 5 favorite pop stars of all time?
Mariah Carey. Thandi Somazwai. I love the queen down to the ground. I love her to the core. I love Brenda Fassie. Everybody knows Brenda's my queen. I love, who do I love? Internationally, I've been a fan of Beyonce since the queen said no, 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 no. And I love Rihanna's Evolution as well. Yeah.
Top 5 favorite rappers of all time?
Oh my god, that's a difficult one. Mr. Carter is at the top. I know, I don't want to hear nothing about allegations. Jay-Z, because I've been following Jay-Z since I could follow Jay-Z. I know I only caught him on the Kingdom Come album, which is still one of my favorite albums by him, because I needed to hear it at the time. Because I was transitioning from Khayelitsha to Joburg, and I needed to make sure that I was following the right thing, and the Kingdom Come album did that for me. South Africa, I love AKA has always been my goat. I love Tony Diamond, I love Linda Mkhize, Pro Kid, and Lil Wayne, yeah.
Okay, Brenda Fassie or
Nicki
Whitney
Minaj,
Houston?
girl, what do you mean? Nicki Minaj. I don't know who we taking out. We're not taking Jay-Z out though. We might take Lil Wayne, but Nicki Minaj is there 125%.
Okay. Brenda Fassie or Whitney Houston?
Brenda.
Favorite Nicki album and why?
Oh, I love the Pink Print, because I just feel like we were getting the young version of Nicki, the gimmicky, trying to get to, and then by the time she was getting to Pink Print, she has honed who she was, and she gave us like a solid album. Every time I listened to that album, I was like, no skips, and the one after that is Queen, obviously.
Okay, what is the proudest possession you own?
The proudest position that I own is definitely my peace of mind. I don't know anybody who's more peaceful than me. And regardless of what's happening, I am as peaceful as I always want more peace, but I know that's the most prized position that I own. Just my peace and my freedom.
Okay, I can see some plants. Do you plant, Mom?
You know this information.
So how do you take care of your plants?
Oh my god, I feed my plants, so I water them not every day, every other 3-4 days depending, but I do feed my plants like veggies. So if I'm cooking, I'm chopping veggies, then I wash them and I use that water to to water the plants. So it's great. I used to buy the Woolies food. It's good as well, but I think they grow faster or more efficiently if you use like nutrients from other plants.
Okay, what is your favorite plant?
The snake plant.
Okay, Casper or AKA?
AKA, we're not even gonna explain why.
What is your favorite meal?
My favorite meal, I am fake vegetarian, so anything with veg is my favorite, but if I am having a little bit of non-veg, for my 20%, then salmon, and I don't know, like cream spinach or something. Yeah, salmon is my favorite.
Okay, I know you're the smoothie queen.
Of course.
Favorite smoothie?
Oh, it's the one I make myself. I don't even know what to call it, but it's got a banana, papaya, green apple, and whey protein, peanut butter, and sometimes I do put milk, sometimes I don't put milk, so that's my favorite one. Outside of that, any green smoothie I like. If it's green, I'll have it.
Okay, and what is your favorite smoothie joint?
It's called Dr. Juices. It's in Sea Point in Cape Town. They make some of the best smoothies I've ever tasted, and when I start my business, then I'm going to steal all the ideas for myself.
Okay, that is amazing.
Thank you.
Now, I know that you're also into hiking and everything, so I just want to know, what is your favorite hiking spot?
My favorite hiking spot is the one in Cape Town. I like Lion's Head or Table Mountain.
Absolutely amazing. 5 places you still love to see?
I definitely want to see more of Namibia. I never got to go to Windhoek, so I'd like to go to Windhoek. I'd also like to go to a place in South Africa. It's called Alexander Bay. Haven't been. I also want to go to Victoria Falls. I still want to go see the pyramids in Egypt, and I want to go see the churches in Ethiopia.
Okay, what are 5 shows you want to see this year?
Musical shows.
Yes.
Or entertainment.
Or just in general.
Yeah. So there's this candle opera concert that's happening in March. I'm hoping I can go there. It's a nice one. I'm hoping to see Dems. She's coming to South Africa. There's also Jazz by the Lake concert that I want to see. I also want to go to the planetarium. I love the planets. I love everything to do with the sky. So I want to do that at Verts. And another thing, I want to do another bungee jumping situation.
Okay,
Hopefully
amazing.
in Rodekrans. Is it Rodekrans there by the Western Cape, the Garden Route? That's what I want to do.
Favorite restaurant?
Marble in Joburg.
Best meal you've ever tasted?
Oh, and Flames. Marble. Let's just say Marble.
Okay, best meal you've ever tasted?
Oh, it was in Bikini Bay, in Gordons Bay, just outside of Cape Town on the other side. So when you arrive in Cape Town, this is the airport. You can go to Muizenberg, Gordons Bay side. So it's that side, not Kemp's Bay waterfront side. I had yellow fish tail meal there some time back, and I've always wanted to go back, but we haven't gone to that side. So that's my favorite thing.
Who's your favorite YouTuber at the moment?
My favorite YouTuber at the moment is actually a girl I went to school with. Surname yakhe. I forgot. Nhlapo. Zandile Nhlapo. No, it's not Zandile Nhlapo. I forgot her name, but it's Nhlapo. I'll link it on the down below.
Okay, what inspires your choice of style?
What inspires my choice of style is what I imagine myself as. So I'll have an imagination, and then I'll then decide what I want to do based on that imagination.
Amazing. Since you're getting into songwriting as well, who is your favorite songwriter of all time?
Locally, Robbie Malinga. I feel like all these love songs that we sing were written by the same guy. I love Robbie, and then obviously internationally, Mariah Carey. And only because she writes inspirational songs that we can all relate to on an everyday basis.
Okay, what is your favorite color?
Green.
What is your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is a cat. I love cats.
If you're an animal, which animal would you be?
A cat. And also it merges with my own evolution, the bastard evolution. Anybody who studies Egyptian mythology would know about the bastard evolution, and I'm sitting on the bastard side right now, so the cats are the ones.
What is your favorite YouTube gossip channel?
I like Yolokazi Kangi and Sims Right.
What is your favorite social media platform right now?
TikTok, Oluchi_BB. Follow me.
Please follow.
Hello, right now.
You are an active lady. How do you stay fit?
I skip. Like, one of my favorite exercises in life is skipping. I skip for an hour every day, and then I walk for an hour every day. When I can, I do weighted cardio where I have like ankle weights, wrist weights, weighted all the time. So that's what I do. And targeted bum, abs, back.
Okay, what fitness advice do you have for the 30 Past gang?
So I'm currently running that series on TikTok right now, if you guys follow me. So my advice for the fitness gang, the first thing you need to know, the first thing you need to analyze is your stool. Firstly, how often do you go to the bathroom to do number 2? If you're not going every day, you have a problem, because that means that your your gut is not digesting the food properly. So the first thing you need to do is check how often do you go to do number 2 and start the process from there.
Biggest fear for life?
My biggest fear is not becoming who I see myself as.
Favorite movie?
The Wolf of Wall Street. I don't know why, but I've always loved that movie.
Favorite narrator?
David Attenborough. You know the guy that does like the animal stuff? That's him.
Favorite poem?
I think it's Attenborough. Oh, but his name is David. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Okay. Favorite poem?
It's a Maya Angelou one. What is that
Still
poem?
Arise.
Yeah, is it Still Arise or Phenomenal Woman? Phenomenal Woman.
Who is your favorite fashion designer locally and internationally?
Locally, we will have to go with Rich Nisi. I love Rich. I love the vibration he's brought in and the cultural influences. We can also drop my Xhosa because I'm Xhosa. And internationally, it is Victoria Beckham. If I were to wake up as a human being today, it would be Victoria.
Okay, I know you went to UJ and you were staying in Auckland Park.
Yes.
That side, what was your favorite chill spot or groove spot?
What was that place called? Cool Runnings. There was a place called Cool Runnings. They used to have like entertainment where they bring up and coming artists, comedians and everybody. And we used to go there every time and listen to all these up and coming people. So a lot of the celebrities we have right now are actually met at Cool Runnings in Melbourne.
What is the wildest thing that you ever did during your varsity days?
What's the wildest thing I ever did during my varsity days? Is actually going to Mpumalanga with no money to come back.
Okay. What is your current favorite song?
My current favorite song right now is what's my current favorite song right now? What's that Yolanda one you introduced me to?
Dinovalo.
Dinovalo. I love that song.
Amazing. What advice do you have to someone going through a difficult time right now?
Pain is temporary, but you not going through that pain means you won't get to the other side of where you are going. So go through that pain. If you need to go to therapy, if you need to do a kumbaya session, just go through it, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. Nothing is permanent, not even your pain.
What is your motto for life?
I have two. Do the hard things first and deal with the cards that you dealt.
Relationship advice for 2025?
Whatever you do, make sure it aligns with who you are, because you don't want to lose yourself. That's more painful than being in a relationship.
Okay, what are you currently watching?
Young African and Black. Is it called Young
Young,
Black
Famous
African?
and African?
Yes, that one.
Favorite African entertainer?
I love Doge in Nigeria. I don't think she's an entertainer, but she does a lot. Like, I love her. Yeah.
Foreign language that you can speak?
Actually, when I was in high school, we did a little bit of German in my school. So, ich leben durch.
So, you do looks and wisdom?
Yes.
In terms of the looks, what are the trends for 2025 you want to try?
The baggy trend, like I saw somewhere that it's centered around decentering men. I don't know what that means. I will always love men. But I love the new baggy layered feel that everybody is doing. So I'll be trying that on Looks and Wisdom.
Okay, so what can we expect this season from Looks and Wisdom?
You can expect less episodes because we are focusing on quality over quantity. And I am looking to bring more guests to the show so we can have a variety of opinions and not just mine. And just vlogging the events I go to. So that's my promise and the consistency. And I won't drop you guys again, I swear to God.
Okay, lastly, any last word?
I look forward to you guys welcoming me back into your spaces. And do tell me what you like and what you don't like about the show. I like feedback. And I look forward to engaging you. I look forward to growing and evolving. You guys have seen me push this thing for like 10 years now. It's still weak, but it's gonna get where it needs to, and I'm just so proud to be here. I'm excited. I'm just happy to be doing this thing, darling.
Okay, thank you, Oluchi. This was amazing.
Thank you. How you feeling?